Check, check, check. Check, 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 test, test, test. Can you hear me? I don't know. Oh, why did this happen? I didn't make any changes to my settings between my last broadcast and this one. So I don't understand why my mic would have gotten muted. I found it muted in the settings section of my broadcaster. I'm using OBS. Still no sound. Check, 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 test, test, test.
Finally,
Can you hear me?
Yes,
I don't know.
yes.
Oh, why did this happen? All right, it's working. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. One of these days I had the biggest day of my streaming career yesterday, and I'm still a rank amateur. I think I had more people watching my live stream than nearly anyone covering the event. And the very next day, I pull something like this. I don't know what happened. Anyway, good to have you here on the program. Welcome to Scotch and Smoke Rings episode 461. I am your friendly neighborhood Oxhorn, here as always with my suspender set to maximum stun. Gonna have a great show for you all today. We're gonna be talking about Fallout 76. You know, we don't know any more news, but we're gonna be talking about the news that we've learned while doing some Nuka-World gameplay. I am monitoring the Discord server and the YouTube chat, so I think I've got everything covered. That's right, we do have a Discord server in case you'd like to join. I link to it in the description of every video that I publish. Many thanks to all of the amazing mods, Mrs. E, who's moderating this broadcast, all of the mods on Discord, Rev, longtime mod, all you guys making sure that the Discord server is a nice place to be. So thanks every one of you. And then of course, thank you to everyone who's here today. Already got 2 tips. Thank you, Dawson Holiday. If you're looking to create great settlements with almost no mods, you should check out the Spooled Zones No Mod Shop class. Oh, cool. Is that a YouTube series? I'm gonna have to check that out after this. Thank you very much, Dawson. Jacob Prower says, you had it now. It's gone again. HVAC, can you reset what you said before when you first started? Okay. we were reading each other's minds or something because I reset everything I said at the beginning after the sound came back on. Captain Quinn says 2 questions. Well, so already questions before I can even light my cigar. All right, I'll answer your question real quick. 2 questions, he says. Should Vault 77 make an appearance? And do you think that the Enclave will be present? Thank you for the gratuitous lore videos to make my workday easier. Keep trucking Ox. Well, I don't know what to expect, but I hope that the answer is no for both of those. Well, I guess we could find a Vault 77, but I want new stuff in Fallout 76. I'm excited for new stuff. It's in a brand new location, West Virginia or Western Virginia. Many people were leaving comments on my videos saying, hey, actually, Oxhorn, John Denver was not singing about West Virginia, he was singing about Western Virginia. A fine distinction, but a distinction nonetheless. Shenandoah Valley, all Western Virginia. So, I mean, even if it isn't Western Virginia, that's even closer to downtown DC, to the Capital Wasteland. So either way, we're talking about a location that's a stone's throw away from the Capital Wasteland. So West Virginia or Western Virginia? Oh, we'll have to see. Jesse says, relax, Oxhorn, don't get too stressed. Try to enjoy this little bit of downtime. Do I look stressed? Isn't that obvious? Man, this month, man, it's been really tough. Tom H says, it's okay, Oxhorn, we will keep you anyway. Thank you, good sir. The Lone Wanderer says, in Vault 76, our future begins. Love your vids, Ox. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Will do. Thank you for the tip, Bluesy. Yeah, I'm really not stressed. The Roller says that was hilarious. Hope you're having a good day. I am having a good day. I'm really not stressed. It's just that I'm buying my first home ever this month, and we're trying to move, and my niece had a graduation in another state, and so my family had to fly away for a bit. And then the Creation Club releases with a bunch of new stuff. I'm starting a new Nuka-World series, and then the whole Vault 76 stuff happens, and yeah, there's a lot going on right now. But I'm really grateful for this moment because I can sit down and have a cigar and some scotch with all of you, and I don't have to worry about it. By the way, that means no video tomorrow. I typically don't publish on Fridays anyway. I might as well make that a rule or something that I don't publish on Fridays. Fridays are the worst day of the week. By the way, I don't know. YouTubers will tell you, don't publish on Friday. Because everybody's getting off of work and school early, and you know it's almost the weekend. They want to hang out with friends or go to the club or something. They're not at home watching YouTube videos. So Friday is the worst night to publish. So I'm probably not going to do a video tomorrow, but instead I'm shooting a lot of footage to continue my Nuka-World series this weekend. I think I've got 2 or 3 more videos, probably 2 more videos before I finish the Nuka-World series, and then we will move on into a new Vegas series. Don't worry. LA Noire fans, I'm going to have an LA Noire video for you as well. Don't worry. Man, the comments keep coming, and I haven't even cut my cigar. Hold on. Just let me cut my cigar. I want to set this thing on fire and put it in my mouth. I want to do those 2 things before I speak anymore. Give me just a second. Yes. And before you take the time to write it, I watched Hellboy 2 as well. I know I'm supposed to be using wooden matches. I realize that using a Bic lighter is probably the worst thing I could possibly do. I don't care. It's fire. It has the same end result. Jacob says, are you going to be covering E3 next week? I don't know how I'm going to handle that because I'm not going to be there. I'm not traveling to California. The last time I covered E3 was in 2009. I've done a lot of growing up since then. Almost 10 years ago, I flew to California for E3, and my big idea at the time was I was going to run around with a video camera, cover all of the events, and then put together a big epic video and publish it to my channel. I was thinking I was going to get some great scoop, without realizing at the time that news is dead within the hour in this industry. If you don't have the scoop the moment that it's announced, you're done. That's it. You don't have the opportunity to go home and spend a day making a video. That's how quick news is in this industry, and it's only gotten faster since then. So of course the video I published back in 2009, I had a lot of fun doing it, but it got like 10,000 views. So I'm very grateful that Bethesda did all of their wonderful lead up to Vault 76 on Twitch so that I could really cover it from my home, which was wonderful. And if there are going to be more things like that, then maybe I'll cover some more stuff from E3. But honestly, I'm kind of more interested in just sitting down and cranking out more content. I've got a lot on my production calendar that I got to get done. Got to finish Nuka-World. Got to start my next New Vegas series. Got just tons of stuff to do. So I don't think I'm going to be covering E3 very much. But who knows? We'll see. Do an E3 live stream? I mean, maybe what I'll do is when it's Bethesda's turn, maybe I'll find some live stream somewhere and we can all watch it together. I'll see if that works out. We'll see if we can do that. Kristen says, I'd love to see a Doodads t-shirt. Do I say Doodads too much? Is that one of my... Do I say that a lot? A Doodads t-shirt, all right. Lucas says, I recommended your channel to my pal in the Marine Corps. He is now a huge fan. Marine Corps. Thank you very much, Lucas. I do appreciate it. Always glad to have the Marines watching. Hydrotonics has been a sub since your WoW vids, best on YouTube. Well, thank you very much. I'm very flattered. Sweet! Thank you for the very generous tip, Marklar. Hey, Oxhorn, I love your videos. I look forward to them every day, so I have no problem giving you this. I've seen almost all of your Fallout 4 videos, and I love all of them. Please keep doing what you do. Thank you. That's a very generous tip and a very kind and thoughtful comment, and I have no plans to stop. And with the announcement of Vault 76, or Fallout 76, I mean, I'm so stoked about that. I've been thinking about all of the other games that I'm going to have to start covering, and I've been excited about that because I do want to cover other games. But Fallout is my baby, man. I love this. I just love everything about this franchise. I love the stories. I love the lore. I love the gameplay. I love the community. I want to keep doing this. If there were, 100 Fallout games that I could cover, I would just do nothing but cover Fallout games here on my channel. Sadly, I'm starting to exhaust them all. I've pretty much completely finished Fallout 4. I've almost finished New Vegas. I've finished all the vaults, all the DLCs, and 1/4 of the entire primary plot of the game. I'm almost done with New Vegas, guys. Fallout 3 is really where I have a lot of room to work, and then, of course, I need to cover Fallout 1, Fallout 2, and Tactics. So there's still a lot for me to do. I mean, I'm not even close to being done with Fallout. So stay tuned. A lot more to go. Legend says, if factions are in Fallout 76, what do you think they could be? Oh, I'm sure there will be factions in Fallout 76, but I don't want to know what they are. Well, I mean, I do want to know what they are, but I don't want to speculate on what they are because I don't want them to be factions we already know. I don't want to see the Brotherhood of Steel again. I don't want to see the Enclave again. We've seen the Enclave and the Brotherhood in other games. The Brotherhood in almost every game. The Enclave in at least, 2 or 3. So, yeah, I want to see new factions. That's one of the things I loved about Fallout 4 is we get the Institute. Yes, they were mentioned in Fallout 3, but this is really the first time we got to explore them. And the Railroad, also mentioned in Fallout 3, but now we can explore them. And the Minutemen, a brand new faction, not even mentioned in Fallout 3. Never before seen in the Fallout universe, and we get to explore them. So, loving the new faction. Atom Cats, I mean, I wish we could have had more of the Atom Cats, but I love exploring new factions and new games. And that's what I hope for Fallout 76. I don't want to see the Brotherhood again. I want something new. New. I'm all about new. Luger says, question, is Nuka-World more story-driven than Far Harbor? No, it is not. That's something that has been keenly impressed upon me while I've been working on this series. I love Nuka-World. Don't get me wrong. I'm doing a series on Nuka-World, and I am having fun. But I keep being reminded after every video that I make that Far Harbor was just so much better. It was also more expensive. Nuka-World was, almost half the price. Well, I forget how much it was, but it was cheaper. And there was still a ton of content, but not quite as much content as Far Harbor. And the story for Far Harbor, I think, was much more compelling. But the story we get for Nuka-World is still really good. And I'm covering it, I'm glad to cover it, and I'm having a good time. Rye Tesler says, I'm sick, and I had to miss work today because of it. Luckily, I work at a clinic. I have a lot of great people that can cover for me. It's best to not be sick around patients for sure. Being able to catch you streaming made me feel better for sure. Well, thank you for the very generous tip, and I'm glad that I'm able to entertain while you're bedridden. Hopefully you'll feel a lot better soon. Catherine says, I picked up LA Noire after seeing you post about it, and it's really great so far. I figured if Oxhorn likes it, it has to be good. Thanks. Well, you flatter me, but yeah, I'm really enjoying LA Noire. It has its moments. It has its frustrating moments and its questionable moments where I sit there and go, really? But for the most part, it's an incredibly compelling game, and all of the cases are enthralling. So I'm really excited to share that with my channel. Cody said, I would buy a Doodads shirt. Please, Oxhorn. P.S. Love all of your content. Oh, great. Now I gotta make a Doodads shirt. Okay, alright, I'll think about it. Jay says, I was excited for Fallout 76, thinking it was a single-player campaign. Not hating on the game, but nothing replaces the single-player experience. I hear ya, and I'm with ya. That said, I want to give this game the benefit of the doubt, especially since we don't know anything about it yet. We don't. We've heard third-person rumors from journalists, rumors from anonymous people on image boards. We don't know. We just don't know. We have speculation, but we don't have facts. And it's always better to make our judgments based on the facts. Now, there of course was the trailer, but we don't know what kind of game it's going to be, just based on what we saw in the trailer. We get a bit of a... We can learn a little bit about the story, we know a bit about the setting, and we can explore the existing games to find the lore that exists. And that's what I did in my video. I wanted to make sure that whatever I did in my video was lore-friendly and it wasn't going beyond... I wanted to make sure that we weren't having speculation in my video. I wanted to make sure that it was only on the facts. So, yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying. I don't think it's going to be an MMO. I mean, the one guy from Kotaku, the journalist, who leaked the information about the multiplayer aspect of it, did clarify and said that it's not an MMO. That it's going to have multiplayer content, kind of like Rust. Maybe a matchmaking system. But we don't know how it's going to be put together. So, even if you're not a big fan of multiplayer, I still think, you know, the jury is out. Let's resist from making a judgment call on it too soon until we know more of the facts. My hope is that it's going to... Sure, we can have some multiplayer content. Maybe there will be some world building like in Rust. But also an epic single-player experience. If they can pull both of those off, I'll be a happy guy. What about a Philadelphia setting? Well, there's the Pit DLC. Yeah, there's the Pit DLC, where we get to go to Pittsburgh. I think that's probably the closest we'll get to exploring Philadelphia in the Fallout universe. But, yeah. So there's a lot there. Mr. Asmoka says, congrats, Oxhorn, for finding the clues on Fallout Vault 76. Amazing investigation. Well, thank you very much. I haven't done a video on the Citadel yet. But, thankfully, I have explored the Citadel backwards and forwards for other videos. I had to turn the Citadel upside down looking for content about Liberty Prime when I did my video on Liberty Prime. So I remember reading about Vault 76, and I thought, I'd better do a video on this. Thankfully, I had a character right there. So as soon as we heard the news, I mean, you watched it live. As soon as we heard the news, I talked with the chat for about an hour, then I logged off and just whipped out that video as fast as I could to get it published. Brandon says Fallout 76 isn't a main Fallout game, you could say, but instead it's kind of like a filler game. Why? It's easy to say that, but there's no way to demonstrate that. Why? See, this is what I want to avoid. We can think and feel anything we want about the game, but it's not right or accurate without the facts. We don't know what Fallout 76 will be. We don't know if it's going to be a filler game. We don't know if it's going to be like Fallout Shelter. Yes, we know it exists, but we kind of turn the other way, you know? we don't really consider it part of the lore. Or Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, right? Yes, that's the pimple on our backside that we try to pretend isn't there, you know, that sort of thing. We don't know what it's going to be. It could be a completely canon, lore-friendly experience with wonderful single-player gameplay. What reason do we have to count it out? None. So let's just restrain ourselves and hold off from judging the chick before it's hatched. Is that the expression? I don't even know. I haven't even poured my scotch yet. What's wrong with me? Today we are drinking some 12-year-old Glenfiddich. This is what we enjoyed during my live stream the other day. Let's see, I've got a little bit of melt ice in there. Let's drain that. Oxhorn, it's Citadel, not Citadel. Semantics, my friends, semantics. I'll start pronouncing it with a hard C. When we travel next to the Citadel, Nerdy Notion says, slight change in subject, but ever thought about bringing back the Oxhorn shorts with Fallout? Probably not. I don't do machinima in Fallout. I mean, I kind of do machinima with the intro videos for my DLC series, but that's really as close to machinima as I do. So no, probably not. Dawson Holiday says, sorry, I meant the schooled zone autocorrect is mean. By the way, did you check out that Todd Howard referenced in the creation pack I told you about? Ooh. Are you referencing another message you sent? Because they're flying by so quickly I can't read them. So I'm sorry, I don't know. I haven't seen your reference. Jernot says, hey, Oxhorn, I love your videos. Greetings from Austria. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Pleasure to have viewers in Austria right now. Giuseppe Peppertone says, did you notice that in West Virginia there's a national park called George Washington and Jefferson? Also, the focus on woodland animal decor and the hiking pack in the vault, 1776, is a vibe as well. No, I mean, I think that this is a clear thing that we're getting from the Bethesda Fallouts, is that they emphasize the earliest moments of American history in almost every game. Fallout 3 is set in Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. We run around finding the Declaration of Independence. We have to go, find the head to the Lincoln Memorial. There's slavery tied in with Lincoln, who was anti-slavery. I mean, they've got a lot of early moments in American history. Then in Boston, where liberty was first created, we're visiting all of these famous places on the Freedom Trail, Paul Revere and his ride, So yeah, I definitely think that there's going to be some patriotism and American nationalism as a big part of Fallout 76. I think that's probably, I think that's a big part of Fallout lore. I think, fighting the commies, right? You're a proud red-blooded American. You love capitalism. You love oil and nuclear fuel. You hate the commies. I mean, I'm sure that everyone who was put in the vault is just a flag-waving, patriotic American. It's probably going to be a big theme in Fallout 76. These patriots, because I'm sure they consider themselves to be patriots, are reclaiming the wasteland. It's Reclamation Day. The door is opening. They're the last bastions of freedom in the universe. They are the last representation of the old America, the America that has now gone. They're striding out into this wasteland to rebuild America. I'm sure that's going to be a big theme of it. And you're also right. All of the wonderful nature and wildlife in West Virginia, who knows what we'll find? Who knows what strange new mutated creatures we'll find? Like cougars and black bears and all sorts of forest life that has been twisted by the nuclear apocalypse. Or maybe it's not that at all. Maybe it's like Zion Canyon in the Honest Hearts DLC for Fallout New Vegas, where something happened, whether it's a big wind like in Zion Canyon, or maybe some sort of rad tornado that pushes away all of the fallout. Maybe West Virginia is one of those places that is pristine, untouched by the apocalypse. We don't know, but it is fun to speculate. Ox says, Juicebag, I hope you decide to live stream Bethesda's E3 conference. The experience with you and chat yesterday for the reveal was great. I love the channel. Well, it was certainly great for my channel. I had one of the best days ever yesterday. In fact, I think it was the best day I've ever had on this channel, so there's certainly a reason to do so. I don't know what I also have to bear in mind that I've got a lot of real life stuff going on. I've got to pack up this house. In fact, my last live stream will be in this house. No, the day after, so I'm going to be moving out of this house the day after I do a big live stream. So, yeah. A lot going on, but I'm definitely thinking about it. We'll see. We'll see. If I recall, says Jacob Power, I recall that Pete Hines said that Fallout will never be a multiplayer, and it wouldn't work. Well, first of all, just because he said it once doesn't mean that they didn't change their minds. But let's see. Pete Hines multiplayer never worked. 2015, June 18th. Straight from the mouth of Pete Hines. Is his tweet still on Twitter? Oh, no. Okay. This is where the rumor comes from. Someone named Tim asked Pete Hines, "Hey, Pete, will there be any form of multiplayer in Fallout 4?" Pete responds, "No, it is a single-player game." That's all he said. He didn't say that Fallout as a franchise is a single-player franchise. So we can't draw from this comment that every Fallout game from Fallout 4 onwards is going to be a single-player game. So we sadly can't come to that conclusion from this tweet, which means a multiplayer aspect to Fallout 76 is still on the table. Isn't Google amazing? I found it! I found the actual quote! That's great. The Dark Seraph says, "Well, I'm going on vacation tomorrow, and I will be enjoying your fine program with a Rum Runner cigar, and I've got my flask of Jack next to me. Cheers." Well, cheers to you, Dark Seraph. Bottoms up. Oh, so refreshing. Jeremiah says, "If there's not a ghoul version of Hatfields versus the McCoys, I'll be disappointed." Hopefully there's references to the Civil War as well. Love the content. There very well could be. I mean, Bethesda loves talking about that period of American history, whether it's the Civil War or the Revolutionary War. They love mentioning those periods of history. The Civil War was a huge plot device in Point Lookout, the DLC for Fallout 3. We saw huge mass graves of Confederate soldiers in that game. So, you know, if there was a big presence, if there was a huge presence of Civil War history in West Virginia, I'm sure that it will be woven into the game. And you know what? My cigar is out. I'm doing all of this talking, allowing my cigar to go out. There we go. Uni Kim says, "And is 76 a reference to 1776 if they're doing historical references?" Yeah, well, so if you missed my video, I covered this in my video that I published on it. So the reason the vault is called Vault 76 is because it was founded on the tercentenary of the founding of the United States of America. So America was founded in 1776, and in celebration of that, Vault-Tec founded Vault 76 in 2076, right? 300 years after the founding of this nation, the tercentenary. So yes, it is tied to the founding of the nation, but really Vault 76 is named after the fact that it was founded in 2076, not 1776. So that's not to... We don't need to assume that it's going to be a Revolutionary War themed expansion, but rather that's why it's got the 76 in there. 2076, not 1776. Dawson Holiday says, "I told you about the reference in a previous live stream. It's in the arcade cabinet scoreboard." What, for the Creation Club? The arcade cabinets in the Creation Club? What's on the scoreboard? I believe the scoreboard updates with... Jernod says, "Sorry, my English is not so good, but I keep trying. I hope you and your family are well." We are very well. Thank you very much. Jammin says, "What are your thoughts on Bethesda accepting pre-orders, despite the fact that they haven't told us whether or not it will be single player?" It's none of my business whether or not they choose to accept other people's money. I've not bought it, and I'm a huge Fallout fan. I personally don't do pre-orders. I'm not going to judge another person for choosing to pre-order a game they love, or to pre-order a game just because they love that franchise. That's their decision as a free human being to make. and I'm not going to judge them for it. Likewise, I'm not going to judge Bethesda for choosing to accept money from the people who choose to get excited about the game, even without knowing what it is yet, and to give them money. Now, if I were running Bethesda, I would not accept pre-orders, and that's probably a bad business decision. Let's make that clear. I probably wouldn't be running Bethesda for very long, because I would make bad business decisions like that, like not accepting money from people who want to pre-order the game, right? It's not a sound business decision, but it's probably one I would make, because personally I don't like pre-orders. But if other people want to do it, that's their business. They have every right to, and I'm not going to judge them for it. Dr. Schockenberg says, did you miss my previous super chat talking about Vault 76 being sealed before the bombs dropped? I did. Yeah, I miss a lot of these super chats, and I'm sorry about that. I only have 2 eyes, and there are sometimes 10 of your super chats on the screen. But yeah, I did miss that. However, I do understand what you're saying. So what he's referring to is the fact that the date on the Pip-Boy is 25 years after the nuclear apocalypse. But if we read in the terminal inside the Citadel, if we read the terminal, it says that they're going to open the doors to the vault 20 years after. So we've got 5 years to account for. What happened during those 5 years? We don't really know. I theorized in the video that perhaps there was something that caused a delay. Maybe the brain in charge of opening the doors, or the overboss himself, chose to delay opening the vault for some reason. But of course, that's not the only explanation. Another explanation is that they did open the doors 20 years after the bombs dropped, everyone left, and something happened. And we see one survivor who came back to the vault to revisit it, seeing it in the disarray that it was when everyone left 5 years beforehand to get some more gear. But he's the last vault dweller from Vault 76. That's another explanation. So we don't really know. It could be anything, and it's exciting to think about. Rarity says, Oxy, you need to check Reddit. There's a credible leak that no external mods, only Creation Club mods for Fallout 76. They were the person who leaked the info in 2017. Please check this out. I'm scared. Don't be scared. We don't know, right? There are lots of leaks. This time 3 days ago. You know what people on Reddit were saying? It's a Fallout 3 remastered version. It's a port to the Nintendo Switch. These are the very same people who are now saying that there will be no external mods. Don't freak out. We don't know. We don't know. And we can't make a decision based on no evidence. It's silly to choose to be scared when we don't have to be. Now, if we had a press release from Bethesda saying, hey guys, by the way, yeah, we don't like Nexus mods, so no external mods for our games from here on out. Yeah, that'd be a bummer. I'd be upset, and I'd be right up there along with you, with everybody else, just sort of chomping at the bit, saying, Bethesda, what the heck? Modding made made people love this franchise even more. Modding is a huge part of this franchise. Why would you take this away? But we don't have any evidence that that's the case. So why dwell on that? Why worry about that? Why spend our time fretting about something that isn't true to begin with until we have evidence? Are you going to play? Yes, I am going to play. I'm getting caught up by all of the conversations. Grazel says, hey Oxhorn, can I get a tap that ash? There you go. Luger says, Oxhorn, what's the best New Vegas DLC? Well, they're all good. Hey, thank you, new sponsor, Will Ivy. They're all amazing. In fact, I kind of see them all as part of each other because they mention each other so well that it's hard to see doing just one without the others. But if I had to choose just one, it would probably be Lonesome Road. There's just something so epic about that DLC. All right, yeah. Let me get the game up because I said I was going to do some gameplay. We'll fire up Fallout 4, and maybe, for fun, we'll go ahead and do open season. I need to record that footage anyway for my series, so we might as well record it now. Ah! Wait. Rarity says the leaker says Beth is going to cite their choice to cut out external mods as a security reason, citing stolen content and adult mods. Who? That's right, the anonymous leaker. Right, who has how much credibility? That's right, none. Don't be scared. Maybe that's true. Maybe that will happen. I doubt it. Seems out of character for Bethesda. But maybe it's true. And if it is true, I will condemn it, because that should never happen. That would be a horrible business decision. Horrible business decision. You don't want to trample on your community anymore. So I would be completely against that. But we have to remember, anonymous news is not news. It's rumor. Okay. Hey, welcome new sponsor, Billy. Absentia says, out of character, you're talking about the same people who introduced paid mods. First of all, they weren't the people who introduced paid mods. Paid mods had been around for quite some time. But secondly, you know, I don't have any problem with paid mods. Paid mods doesn't take away from free mods. People are still making free mods. The amount of mods has only grown on Nexus mods. The existence of Bethesda.net, which again is free mods.
Hey.
Doesn't bother me. The existence of the Creation Club doesn't bother me.
Look alive, Gage.
What do you need?
It's about time we...
Yeah, all right, boss.
Sure.
So I don't agree with players who characterize paid mods as some sort of moral sin. It's not. I mean, I can understand disliking paid mods. Sure, wouldn't it be nice if all of those wonderful mods that you have to pay for were free? Yeah, that'd be great. There are a lot of things in life that I wish were free. I also don't buy the argument that mods should be free. Mods are some sort of magical commodity people still have to build and make and spend time doing, but it's some sort of magical commodity that should not be charged for, just because it's mods. Mods should be free. This is my moral, ethical statement. They should be free. I don't agree with that. I don't believe that. It doesn't make any logical sense to me. Mods can be free if the person who makes the mod chooses for it to be free. No one is entitled to anyone else's mod just because it's a mod, right? If I sat down and made a mod, I could give it away for free or I could charge $5 for it. People could choose to buy it or not. That's the way capitalism works. People have the choice. And that's what I love about it. So yeah, I don't buy that argument. All right, we're about to do open season. Now, I don't know how well I'm going to do. This could be a huge mistake because I'm on my little paper assassin. So you'll forgive me if I wait for darkness because I want to succeed here, and I need the shade. So I'm gonna wait until 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Does my Fallout say Fallout 79? Sorry, I'll fix my thumbnail later. All right, I got to turn off my music. Okay. Okay, I've got a daunting task ahead of me. I have to assassinate everyone in Nuka-World on my itty-bitty level 39 paper assassin. Ugh. Okay. Well, let's do this thing. We'll start with the Bradburton Amphitheater. How about that? Can I shoot out this light? No. Ugh. Let's just see what I can get away with here. I can get away with presumably a lot. As long as no one finds me. Okay. 2 down. A whole lot more to go. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Alright, I know I saw a couple guys walking around over here. Oh, he saw me. The settler guy saw me. Is that going to ruin it for me now? Am I done? Bristol says, which vault was the one... Sorry. Which vault was the one with... And thank you for the tip. With the puppeteer. Is it 77 or 88? Oh, what, one man in a box of puppets? I think it was 77. There's only one way to find out. Well, there was Vault 77. You're right, so it's one number away from 76. Could that mean that we'll see Vault 77 in West Virginia? I need to be more careful. I need to respect the darkness. Respect the darkness. Respect it. I'm so respectful of this darkness. I'm just sitting here respecting the darkness, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if I can respect the darkness with this guy. Anyone see me while I respect this darkness? Okay. I'm done respecting the darkness. I think I need to go to Bradburton Amphitheater. Actually, there's going to be more guys over here, won't there? It's those doggone traitors. They see me murder these raiders and then they freak out, and if they're the ones that are going to get me in trouble. As long as no member from any of the raider factions sees me, I'm going to be okay. Oh. But the moment they do... Rob says, absolutely had a blast watching the Bethesda stream on your channel. Enjoyed your reactions when something happened. My poor son was sitting right here saying, stop yelling, Dad. Stop yelling. That's too loud, Dad. I was just sitting here getting excited over it. Poor guy. Thank you for the tip, Brutus. Okay. Back to my stealthy guy. Stealthy. All right. Apocalypse Lemon says mods need to be free for a plethora of reasons. They're the internship of the gaming industry, and you don't want big companies coming down to muscle out the new blood for easy money with brute force. All of that is based on supposition. That's also not how capitalism works. A free market leads to more innovation, not less innovation. If you restrict an entire industry or part of an industry from charging money, that's going to mean that fewer people are enticed to engage in that industry. If people can't make a living by making mods, the world gets fewer mods. I can guarantee you that Eleonora would not have made the Nuka-Cola pack that is being sold as a Creation Club creation right now had it not been for the fact that she gets a little bit of money from each sale. I can guarantee you that, right? Free mods, forced free mods, does not equal more innovation. It equals less innovation. It's just the way the free market works. Uh-oh. Hey, Shank. Ah! Okay. Okay, it took two.
What the?
Oh no! I kill him and suddenly everyone goes hostile. Whoa!
One of ours is down!
That was unnecessarily epic. Well, so much for that.
You seriously gonna make me hunt you? All right. What? Hey, come back. Just want to talk. Nothing, huh?
Whew. That alt tab, I can hear your grenade pin go off. Yeah, I know. Hey, thank you for the sponsorship, Mr. Osmoka. I'm going to bed now, says Gernot. It's 4:47 in Australia. Good night. Well, thank you so much for coming to the stream and all of your wonderful tips. J.A. Bristol says you didn't read the second half of my last message. Oh, sorry. Rolling up. Ah. Okay. Wow, this is going to be a this is going to be a lot of work. There are a lot of enemies to kill here. This is a big place. Can I? Oh no, there's a third that just came through the door. That ruins everything. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I did that on purpose. That was intentional. Look at, I'm just that good at I'm just that good at this. Dakota says, I know you've made a few videos in the past about the Enclave, but in your personal opinion, do you think they will ever return in force, or do you think that they were completely defeated in DC? I've actually never made a video about the Enclave, so I've mentioned them in some of my videos, but I've never done a dedicated video to the Enclave. That's something I do want to do, but I'll probably wait until I get further into the storyline of Fallout 3 before I do so. iCarly says, how do you feel about the controversial... and then she names a mod. I've never heard of it. I'm sorry. I wish I was more knowledgeable. I'm reading a lot of Fox and Sonks with my kids. It's messing me up. I wish I was more knowledgeable about these kind of things, but I spend all my time working on these games, so I don't know. John with the tip says, keep up the great work. Thank you very much. For those asking about my opinion on no mods for Fallout 76, I covered that in depth earlier in the broadcast. After responding to someone's question, I'll just say that it's a rumor. There is no evidence that there will be no mods. So I don't find any reason to believe that until we have evidence. Luvendorak says, you're slowly convincing me to get the DLCs, Oxhorn. For folks that have limited funds, which would you recommend over the rest? For Fallout 4, Far Harbor. It's amazing. It's my favorite thing in the world. Well, it's my favorite DLC in the world. Okay, how to go about this? Divide and conquer, I guess. Let's start by going down here. Apocalypse Lemon says, sure, the supply of mods goes up when Vivendi buys a studio to churn out $2 million $1 mods. The demand goes down and the indie modders get less exposure. There are reasons modders fought paid mods too. You're right. The whole Vivendi buying a studio to churn out $2 million $1 mods, I don't like that. And I do think that that's bad for the industry as a whole. So I hear what you're saying with that. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm not defending that kind of thing where a big studio will consume a smaller studio and then just destroy what was unique and wonderful about that studio. I hate it when that kind of thing happens. I don't think we should pass laws to prevent it from happening. I don't think we should do that with the government. But, you know, as taxpayers and people with free will, we can choose who we will support with our dollar. That's how we should, you know, fight that sort of thing or make that decision. But just mods in general, as a concept, I have no problem people charging for their moddable work, right? For the work that they do. I've got no problem with people charging for the effort that they put into a mod. Now, there are going to be some free market capitalist decisions that some companies choose to make that I'll personally disagree with, like pre-orders. I don't think there's anything morally wrong with pre-ordering a game or allowing a game to be available for pre-orders. I personally don't like them. So I personally will not pre-order a game. That's how I deal with that. And I have a similar philosophy about mods. If someone doesn't like the idea of paid mods, I think we should make decisions like that on a personal basis. I will personally not buy a mod because I don't like that idea. But to start going on Facebook and Twitter and Reddit and judging other people for paying money for mods, which happens a lot on my videos, and it annoys me, that is where you cross the line in my personal opinion. Let's stop judging other people for their monetary decisions. Let's respect other people. Let them make their own decisions with their money. Because we love each other. We're all part of the same wonderful gaming community. How about that? Back to the murder. Back to the murder. Let's do this. Oh, if only I had Mr. Sandman on this character. Do I? No. Oh, but I've got to... I want Mr. Sandman so bad. Can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? Mr. Sandman. Where is it? Bring me... There it is. Make it the best one that I've ever seen. Sandman, I'm all alone. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Please turn on your magic. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Bum, 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 bum. All right, this wing is taken care of. Let us move on to the next. Let's see, what's the best way to go about this? Can I?
No! Do it again.
Doggone it. Doggone it, I failed. I failed. Oxhorn, it's 5:45 a.m. here. I have no plans for tomorrow, so I can rest. New sponsor. Welcome, Brett Oliver. Pleasure to have you on the program. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. Splendid Ren says, sorry about the caps, but do you think that the multiplayer in 76 could be done like Assassin's Creed? Like a completely separate experience? That's what I'm hoping for. You know, I don't know enough about Assassin's Creed to be able to say that I want it to be like Assassin's Creed, but I'm hoping that it's an optional multiplayer experience that fits in well with the world, that, you know, doesn't take over from the single player aspect of it. If they can pull that off, that will be a successful game. Cody with a wonderful $50 tip, thank you, sir, says the best mod I would pay for is an Oxhorn companion to follow me around the world and tell me lore while keeping me company as one of the best and most positive YouTubers I've ever come across. Much love, brother. Cody, you flatter me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Chris says, hello, Mr. Oxhorn. I love your content and narration. I was wondering what your hours played in Fallout 4 are, or your most played Fallout game is, and thoughts on 76 being multiplayer game rumors. We went over the rumors in my live stream about Fallout 76. I think it's likely that there will be a multiplayer aspect based on the rumors we've heard, but again, we don't have any hard evidence, so let's reserve our judgment until we actually have the evidence. And then in terms of gameplay, let's find out. Hold on. Several says, I laughed so hard when you saw Todd and said Todd on the stream. Here's money to buy Fallout 76. Thank you very much. I did, didn't I? I kind of shouted Todd, didn't I? All right, on this character, I've got 2 days and 13 hours. On this character, I've got 3 days and 11 hours. On this character, I've got 6 days and 2 hours. On this character, I've got lots of game saves, which is why it takes a while to load. 5 days and 23 hours on my main character. I've got... Where's she? Lots of game saves on this character, so it's taking a long time to load. 41 days and 61 hours. Jared says, hello, fellow Washingtonian Ox. Keep up the great job, Oxhorn. Question, when will we see more L.A. Noire? I love your take on the first episode. We'll see more L.A. Noire after I finish this series on Nuka-World. You're doing great work, says Zach. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And thank you for the tip, Sabin. Absolute Horse says, it's great to come home and watch the show after a long night of work. Here's a tip. Love the vids. Cheers. Good, sir. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's kill these guys with Sandman really quickly. I love that I can step on them while they're sleeping, and there's no negative effect. Okay, these guys are dead. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this section. Oh, this is the tricky bit because there's so much light, and there are 3 of them right next to each other. What is it? Is it the noise? Is it the noise of the animal dying? Whoops. Do it with vim and vigor. How will I do this? How will I do this? There's a light. There's light here, and I'm surrounded by animals. Oh!
If this is just another damn prank, I'm gonna be pissed.
So I've already... Oh, because I killed Shank. Because I killed Shank, I am now kill on sight. Even though they didn't find me, no one saw me kill Shank. Because I killed Shank, I am now kill on sight. I see. Well, I mean, I guess there's no going about it. That annoys me, though. If I kill someone without being seen, I should not alert the entire faction. Even if it is a boss, like Shank.
Who's there?
I was a little too reckless right there. Thought I was a ghost. But at least this way I can lure him in.
The long.
Try this out.
Oh no! Oh, this is gonna be difficult. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. CO says, once again, use this loot to buy Fallout 76 and then tell us how it is. Keep making interesting videos with the interesting voice. I will. And that's definitely a promise. I will get Fallout 76 and I will do videos about it. Glad to see you still making content, says said clown. Remember watching your videos and playing WoW while I was supposed to be studying. Thanks again. You are indeed welcome. Audrey says, sorry if this question has been answered. Did you see the rumors on Reddit that Bethesda isn't going to allow modding in Fallout 76, only Creation Club content? What is your opinion on that? My opinion is that those are rumors. No reason to believe them. Let's stop perpetuating rumors. Dakota says, the U.S. government had remnants in the form of the Enclave. Do you think the communists might have done something similar? For example, maybe the remnants of the Chinese government could be hiding out. Quite possibly. We already found Chinese communist remnants in Fallout 3. In fact, I have an entire playlist on my channel dedicated to all of the Chinese remnants we get to meet in the Fallout universe. So it's quite possible we'll find some Chinese remnants in the next game. New sponsor, Kyle. Thank you very much, Kyle.
Well, where'd you go? Something I said?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I don't know why that was as funny as it was. He just stuck his head out. Hey, thank you. Ah! No! Chems! Everything! Yeah, doggone dog! Oh, there is always this way. No, it's Mason! Okay.
Go.
$50 tip. Thank you, good sir. From Rydtessler Oxhorn. Just wondering how you got into Fallout and when did you start playing it? I don't know if anyone has asked you that yet. P.S. I just realized that you're the only YouTuber that does it live streams that I enjoy watching. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I got into Fallout with Fallout 3 in 2008. I was working at a gaming company at the time when we were all playing it because we were covering it. And that's when I fell in love with the universe. I really started producing content on it in 2016. So even after Fallout 4 came out. You can do it, Cool Cat, says Binary Ghost. Sorry, I just watched your Adam Katz video. Rarity says, if there is co-op, will you play with us fans? I, for one, would love to play with you in a game. Also, thank you for helping me calm down. I need to avoid leaks for now. They have me paranoid. No sweat. I'm happy to help. And yeah, if you watch some of my older episodes of Scotch and Smoke Rings, in many of those episodes, I played with a lot of the viewers at the time. I played a lot of Hearthstone at the time, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, depending on what the multiplayer is like with Fallout 76, I'd love to play with the fans. Whoops, that was supposed to be Mason. Holy cow. Holy cow, I'm not going to be able to do this without a sneak protocol. It's just not going to happen. He's got the problem solver, right? Ah. I need to get rid of him. I got to get rid of him first.
What the?
This is gonna be fun.
I'm getting impatient. Less impatience, more patience. Let's time it right.
What the?
Sneak.
You see how sensitive they are to light? Stealth boy. You're right. Actually, I have my Chinese stealth armor. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's right, it's stealth armor. This is what it's for, isn't it? Okay. Hey, thanks for the sponsorship, Zytheria. Okay, where's the darkness? Where's the darkness? No. I'll try this again.
Okay, now, here we go.
Who's there? What the? If this is just another damn prank, I'm gonna be pissed. Woke up to shit in my boots.
Consistency is the key. Regular and frequent babies. Works for animals, slaves, friends, you know, fun.
You sure are smart about this stuff.
Oh, and it's turning daylight too. Whoa, whoa. What happened? What is going on? What is this? I've never seen this happen before. What? It's a blitz. It's a blitz glitch. What the heck? Man. Trent says keep doing what you're doing. Will do, will do.
You go.
He was weak, but not me. You're dead. Scared? That's probably smart.
Yep. Oh, totally missed that. And it's Mason. And it's Mason. He's just right there.
Fine. I was done with you anyway.
I wish this was like World of Warcraft where I could sap somebody or use distract.
Fight harder!
Did that guy just howl? Did that guy just do a warning howl?
Starting to have some fun.
I shouldn't have killed Shank. I was doing fine until I killed Shank. I should kill all of the raiders first and then kill the bosses.
Where'd you go?
Explosives. Yeah, I could use explosives. It's probably a good idea. Pickpocket some grenades on them. Another good idea. When I don't get my sneak criticals, even dogs kill me.
Cowards! No! Lost one.
And I'm still in caution. Can you believe that? Holy cow. They didn't see me in all of that. Oh, wow. Pace says, yo, Oxhorn, I want to start a channel like yours or Fudge Muppet. How'd you go about starting it? Just making content.
Stanford.
For the first many months of me making my channel, no one watched my content. I would get 200, 300 views. If that, if I was lucky. That's how you start. You just keep doing it every single day. I made videos every single day for over a year and a half until I moved to my current schedule, which is... Oh, Mason! He walked right up to me.
Okay, hold on. That hurt. Okay, I'm mad.
Oh, thank God, finally. I gotta take off the stealth suit because it's not as cool to look at. And I have to remember that this is a video. I'm making a video and people are gonna want to see my character when I do these stealth kills. Oh, okay. Scotch break. Whew, take a big breath. The sun rises. Is there anyone left here? Before I go inside. Ah, quick save. Few animals. That gorilla's tough, by the way. He's really tough. Oh, what? Okay, he's tough when I don't have a sneak critical. The last time I fought him, he was really tough. Rye says, Oxhorn, just wondering, did I answer that one already? Yeah, I did answer that one. Sorry. It was the only one still up there. Get the unique weapon. Well, I'm doing this on my plan is to go through and kill everyone and then loot stuff. I'm not going to be able to carry it all with me anyway, so I'll get the unique weapon later. Let's go in here. Pickles says, I'm sorry, Oxhorn, but could you please turn on a light? Your face is half in the dark and it's creeping me out. I don't have a light, sorry. Here, what I could do is I could put this over my face. There. Is that better?
Oh shit! You see that?
There's no darkness up here.
Game on.
Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. This is gonna be so tricky. How do we do this? How do we do this? It's nighttime. They should all be asleep. Why are they not all asleep? Cameron says, thanks for all the amazing videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you, good sir. Will do.
Think there's someone that needs a spanking.
Do I have any mines? No.
Who's there?
Here we go again.
I have caltrops. Let's try that. What? Oh, I had the grenade equipped.
I think I can see my legs.
I thought I had the caltrops equipped. Nope.
Ain't my fight. We're about to go.
me. Well, don't throw the grenade next time, Oxhorn. How about that? Okay. Welcome new sponsor, FenB.
I'll be here when you want to come out and play.
Move it!
Alright, I'll try something else. Use a silenced weapon or a stealth boy or both. I mean, every weapon I'm using is silenced. I'll go ahead and put my Chinese stealth armor on, but it's the light. The problem is the light. I creep forward and I'm bathed in light. I can't kill one of these guys without... Why does it say Pack Scaver has already caught me? Why can't I pickpocket him? That's... Oh, I was gonna do the grenade thing, but that's stupid.
Oh shit! You see that?
Oh, and I killed myself with a grenade. Use the corner as defense and plant frag mines. I don't have any frag mines. But what I will do is this. There's just not enough room in that hallway, and it's bathed in light, so I can't... There's no retreat for me. But I can lure them out here, and then use this long hallway over here. If they follow me out... Are they not going to follow me out? Well, looks like I can go get some frag mines and come back. Because this is becoming a bit ridiculous. And it's becoming light. Alright, well, I've cleared this place. Let's take a seat. Wait until nightfall. 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait until night again and try to clear some of the rest of this park. The Disciples' Den should be easy. There are a lot of them asleep on the ground floor. It's incredibly dark. I should be able to do it all right. Okay, let's try this time. Change of scenery. Do you have the syringer rifle? I don't. Can you fast travel again? Yes, I can. I should go stock up on mines and grenades, huh? It's a good idea. I'll go do that. What? Okay, so those guys follow me out, but the rest don't. Okay. Let's cheese it. We're going to go get some grenades and mines. We can do it. Maybe you can bring a companion. The only companion I have on this playthrough is Deacon, and he's going to be a liability, trust me. Running with companions in stealth is more of a liability than anything else. What knife are you using? I'm using the Throat Slicer, which we can find in the marketplace. A wonderful little knife that I covered in episode 2 of my Nuka-World series. Laura says Ox got to resort to guerrilla warfare. I'm presuming she made that comment as I was killing the ghoul-rilla. Okay. I've got plenty. Bottle cap mines are lighter? Oh. I'll take all of those. These call traps are horrible. How many grenades do I have? I probably need a few more than that. Let's take those. Plasma mines, sure. Cryo mines, yeah. Why not? Pulse mines, 20. Yeah, I'll take that. And all my mines. How about that? And my plasma grenades. Okay. We're doing good. Now, let's try heading back. Abandon says, "Hey, Ox, did you take a close look at the award in the 76 trailer? It's for participation in an isolation program. Could explain why he's the only one left." Quite possible. Quite possible. I'd love to learn more about that. Ah. Daylight. Nope. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll do that. Okay.
Damn it. I need something to do.
Tricky, tricky. Whoops, did I just about kill, Oh no, I killed a slave! I forgot that the slaves can step on mines! Oh. And look at poor Nira! I blew off her... Oh, he's coming! He's coming for me! Oh no! He's gonna get me! Ladies and gentlemen, he's gonna get me. What am I gonna do? No! He's coming! Oh. Well, that did not go as intended. Let's try that again. I didn't I didn't mean to kill the slaves. And poor Nira. Oversight on my part. Let's reload that previous save and try this again. Okay. And I did so well. I got all of those operators. Me with a tip. Thank you very much for the tip. He was crawling towards me with those big Mickey Mouse hands. Ah, he was crawling towards me. Oh, that was terrifying. Well, take two. Huh. Oh, the other door. That's right, two doors, two doors. Ooh, that was a nasty animation. Yeah. Love your videos, says Vlad. Also, what do you want to see for Fallout 76? I want to see a single-player open world with only minor multiplayer elements that don't detract from the story in any way. That's what I want to see.
Damn it! Hey, you!
Okay, I can't make this marketplace the battleground because then I'm going to kill some of the slaves. So I need to sneak through that door and find a place where I can set up a perimeter of mines that's not going to get me killed. Okay, so far so good. Quick save. Liking that. Liking that. Anyone else back here? No? Okay. Uh-oh, I hear... Is that a glitch I hear off in the distance somewhere? Lazy Snowman says, YOLO. You are my favorite YouTuber. Can't wait to watch you play Fallout 76. Why, thank you, good sir. I am excited.
What the hell?
What the?
Are they chasing after the slaves? Is that what's going on?
Got all excited for nothing.
Stab the booty. Wild Dragon says use the back alley by the Kolakars Arena. Leads to the parlor but makes a funnel and no one can sneak up behind you. Oh, you devious man. Good idea. Though I want
Something out there. I see you.
Doggone it. Too good to be true. Too good to be true.
You doing this or not? Must have booked it.
The hell? Oh,
This is what you meant, right? The hallway that goes through here? Well, that's a great idea. Too bad the operators aren't sleeping there. I could have just... Are there any sleeping in here? Nope, all the sleeping bags, but no sleeping operators. No one else over here? All right, I did see one operator in this middle courtyard area. Lazy Snowman says, love your voice. So relaxing. Sorry it sounds weird. Not at all. I am flattered. Thank you. Okay. Oh, hey. Good thing her back was turned. All right, operator's den pretty much cleared. Well, the operator's exterior is pretty much cleared. Now to tackle the parlor with the Black siblings. Oh dear. Well, let's see what happens. Run outside. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I was a bit too ambitious there.
What the? I'm coming for you.
You seriously gonna make me hunt you?
Okay. No, no, but maybe that's a good idea though.
Coming for you.
No one is gonna trip it.
I'd run too if I were
All right, I'm gonna kill one, run out, wait.
What the?
Boring, but it works.
I'm coming for you.
What are they shooting at? They knew I was there, but they didn't know where, so they were just peppering the area with gunfire in hopes of hitting me. Lazy Snowman says, hi, with a tip. Thank you very much, Lazy Snowman. I appreciate it. Bottle cap mine by the door equals death. Yeah, but the problem is that that was me walking through the door right there. I had just walked through the door. So now that the guy in the lobby is dead, I can now maybe plan my strategy a little bit more. Clarine says, thank you for the content. It's greatly appreciated. You are welcome. Are we hidden now?
Who?
Hey, I think I got something. Nothing. Huh. Nothing.
Okay, let's try this again. Let's use some of my bottle cap mines.
Where are you hiding?
Come on out. This won't take long. Okay. It's okay. Legs to the test. Hey, come back. I just want to talk.
So they did go outside.
You seriously gonna make me hunt you? All right.
Harder than that.
How is she shooting through a door? Cheese it!
Hey, get back here and fight.
Okay. I'm out of bottle cap grenades or mines. Pulse mine? No. Frag mine. Frag mine. Is that too close? That may be too close.
I'd run too if I were you.
I swear when Ox's character runs in slow-mo, I'm dying. Top 10 anime battles.
Show your face again. I dare you.
All right, Mags, grieve the death of your brother. But do it quick, because I'm coming. Lizzie is staring at the corpse, as if she's really grieving. Yes.
No! No!
No! Gonna hunt you down.
Captivating Crow says, hey, Ox, the song from Fallout 76 teaser came out in 1971. Do you think that breaks the divergence? Yeah, that's... I mean, I thought about that, and I worried about that. But I guess just because
Still around
John Denver
somewhere.
was in our timeline, and he wrote that song, doesn't mean necessarily that he also wasn't in the Fallout timeline, and also wrote the song in that world as well. I suppose they both could have happened.
I find you, you're done for.
It's time, Maggie. Where did they go? Oh, hey. Thank you. Making it easy for me. Woo. I will loot the bodies later. There's one left, isn't there? Look at this place. I have wrecked it. I thought I heard one more. Is there one more? Or was that Maggie shouting at me? Sleep, sleep. Sweet dreams. Okay. Whew. Oh. Now, for the disciples. They should be easier. I say that now. We'll see what happens when we actually get there. But, yeah, now for the disciples. Oh, I'm leaving a mess. Oh. Ooh, a piece of cake. Why are you killing them? Asks Hobo Plays. Well, I'm doing this for my series, so I want to show my viewers what happens if you choose to complete the open season quest, which involves killing all of the raider bosses. This will be the ending that I choose in my finished game, by the way. This is my railroad character, and she doesn't like slavery, so she'll probably be killing them all. So I may save this game save. I guess I better do a good job.
What was that? Something's up.
Oh, I forgot to crouch. I can be real thick sometimes. I'm just barreling through all my chems, though.
What the hell?
Sunrise, sunset.
Damn it. I need something to do.
Where'd she go? Swiftly go the days. Okay.
Come out.
Is there anyone over here? I think there is. Yeah, if I don't get those sneak criticals, I'm boned. With a capital B. B-O-N-E-D, B-O-E-N-E-D. Boned. No one. All right. Now. There's that guy in the pool, but I may... Is that... It's Gage. My one regret with this ending, open season, is having to kill Gage. It's irrational. I know he's just another raider. But I don't know. There's something about Gage I like.
Trying to.
Even when I'm standing right next to her, she couldn't see me.
This is gonna be fun.
Who was she shooting at? Who was she shooting at? Who was that? A slave. She was... So, does this mean that when I start killing the bosses, that the raiders turn on the slaves? Is that what I'm to take away from this? At the beginning, I was so worried about even getting my caution meter up there. No, I don't care. No, I just want to kill them all.
Is that... Where are you?
What's that? Are those more disciples over there?
Gone. Good riddance.
I thought I saw two. There's the other. There we go. One shot, one kill. Okay. Gage. Hate having to kill Gage. Quick save. Let's see if he turns hostile. Let's just walk up and shake hands. Give him a chance.
Now you're dead.
Hey, Gage! No, 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 no. I'm the overboss. No. We have to kill him. I gave him a chance. You saw it. No one can accuse me of wanting to murder the guy. I just wanted to make peace. I wanted to parlay. No dice. Critical banker, indeed. I know, well, I'm going to break some hearts. We have to kill Gage. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I don't want to kill him, but he just killed me. You saw it. We got to do what we got to do, you know? It's nature. Kill or be killed. That's life. That's life.
We got company.
Oh, I've got the wrong weapon equipped. Ah, dang it. Run away. Run away. Keep running.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Will you ascend?
We'll have to kill him.
Mother tongue.
All right, folks. It's time to play those small violins. F to pay respects. Everyone starts doing F. Okay. Now, don't need to worry about daylight in here, but the big question is whether or not there's going to be a bunch of people crowded at the door. And if that's the case... Well, let's try it. There's only one way. This waterfall of F's is truly... I'm humbled. Doggone monkeys. Oh no, where are the slaves? Did they kill the slaves? Where did they go? Okay, 4. Let's let this guy mosey on over here. They killed the slaves.
You're not.
Oh, I've alerted something.
There's no escaping here.
Oh, that was an Australian. Sounded like it.
Afraid, are you?
Risk. And I didn't look around that corner. I don't know what's there. I could have given myself away. I did. Almost gave myself away. Yee-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Right in the
I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Go for it. Okay, let's try this again. Try this again. Lots of lag? I'm not lagging. My machine's not lagging. It must be the broadcast. Yeah, we're getting some sort of broadcast interference. Sorry about that. Not sure what's going on. I'll take the opportunity to read some comments since apparently I'm lagging, so that you guys don't miss some gameplay. The Trailer Park Lifter says, "Hey Oxhorn, I cannot wait to see if Fallout 76 takes place in West Virginia because I live there." I think we're all excited about that. I think it's probably true. Reese Goff says, "How ironic that you killed the operators with what they loved most. Caps." Oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm going to pretend like it was intentional in my video. Thank you for that, Reese. In my video, I'm going to say something like, "And now we can kill the operators with the very thing they love most. Caps." Thank you. Thank you.
You're out there somewhere. You're not getting out of this.
I always get what I want. Take me here. Come out wherever you are.
Why can't I get through this? Why can't I crawl through this?
Oh, don't hide. It'll all be over soon.
Next time.
Trying to hide?
Anyone back here? Yes. Okay. Whew. All right. F5. Better now? Yeah, it must have just been a hiccup in my connection. Sorry about that. When I move, things will be all better. The problem is that there is only one way up. That staircase.
You're not afraid, are you?
Maybe a little.
You know we'll find you. Why not get it over with?
That could have gone terribly. That could have gone badly very easily. Ah, it's doggone bricks.
Time for vengeance!
What? Ah. Kenzie says, Oxhorn, why is 76 in the year 2177 in the teaser?
See how nicely you bleed.
Ooh. Ooh. But New Vegas in the year 2277. No, Fallout 3 was in the year 2277. New
How
Vegas was a
easily
few
they
years
slip
after
away.
that. 76 is in the year 2102. Savoy, Savoy, Savoy. My boy Savoy. He's after me, folks. Ooh. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna put on his mask. I like it. Oh, the glasses and the gas mask get in the way. Yeah? Good luck? Or should I go with niches?
What was that?
Oh, I'm just standing in the light. Well, that's a smart move. Come on, Oxhorn, stop standing in the light.
Hello?
Lexington Delta says, don't spam lag, hit F5. Is that the solution for fixing lag? Well, the lag, I think, is on my end. Every time you guys say lag, I'm seeing red on my bit right here. So I think it's my connection, honestly.
What the?
Standing in the light again.
Could have sworn I heard something.
When are you going to carry on with L.A. Noire? Really liked it, says Frojo Comics. soon. I really liked it too. I'm going to be doing it as soon as I finish my series on Nuka-World. Now for Dixie. She's likely hanging out over here. Oops. Gotta take the advantages, the opportunities as they arise. These disciples love to just hang over the banisters, giving me a beautiful headshot. So I'll take those opportunities as I see them. And now we gotta kill Dixie. Oh, it's Nisha! No, that's not gonna be easy. Okay, you can't one-shot Nisha. I'm not gonna sit here and plink her down with my sniper rifle. Now we wait. Okay. This is going to be so satisfying. Dixie is the worst. The worst, yeah, she's pretty horrible. Though I love her accent. She's got a great accent.
You're not trying.
Finally.
Ooh, did you hear that? Her dying breath, she says, finally. So what does that mean? Does that mean that all of this killing was just her love affair with death? That this entire time she's been romanticizing it because she has craved it for herself? Trying to find someone, anyone, who can kill her, but so far, no. Everyone she finds, she kills. Maybe. Hello, Nisha. You're the last. And you're also peering over this ledge. Can I sneak by right under her nose? Well, let's hold control, avoid the light, and see what happens. Hey, Nisha. Hey. I'm just a figment of your imagination. You can't see me because I'm just a ghost. Whew. Nisha's holotape. And I'm encumbered. Well, you've got to listen to this holotape. Private entries. Oh my gosh, all of this lore. Sledge is dead. Wasn't as hard as I thought. After he took me in as a kid, raised me, trained me, I would have thought I'd at least hesitate. But he was the one that accidentally had my parents killed to begin with, and then he made the fatal mistake of leaving me behind. Jerk probably thought I was as good as dead, but after all the times I stood by him, seeing that coward tuck tail and run erased any loyalty and respect I ever had for him. The best part was the look on his face when I came back. I still don't even know how I managed to escape, but with the amount of blood I had on me, I got a feeling it wasn't pretty for my enemies. After that, I realized just how much of what he said was pure crap. I gave him at least a month to listen to me, which feels merciful looking back, but it's done now. With Sledge dead, along with any other jerks who didn't want to follow me, there's been a lot of changes around here. I've been calling ourselves the Disciples. We follow the natural way of the world. Kill or be killed. Survival of the fittest, that kind of stuff. In times like these, it's the only thing that makes sense. I watch these farmers, much like my own parents, struggle for some sense of civilization, only to be crushed by super mutants, rad scorpions, or, of course, raiders. There's nothing friendly about this world, and the only way to beat it is to be better. We've already managed to get a pretty good reputation around here. Word spreads fast and apparently way further than I thought. I got some messages from a guy named Gage. Says he wants to talk. Make a deal. Seems interesting. I almost felt guilty cutting the messenger's throat. Oh, entry 2. So Gage had a proposition for us. We help him and another guy named Coulter take a trading hub called Nuka-World and make it our own so we're set for life. Drawbacks are we gotta do this with 2 other gangs, and holy cow, you should see these guys. Plus, they expect all of us to get along, so no killing that they can prove. No one's going to be a fan of the no-kill policy, but I think it's doable with a don't-get-caught clause in there. And admittedly, we're running out of bodies to drain anyway. Oh. People are wising up and moving on. If we get ourselves a major outpost and can stick to this one teeny-tiny rule, I think we could have it made. It's been almost a year at Nuka-World with no movement from Coulter. The only bonus was building the gauntlet. It's at least mildly entertaining and helps keep us calm. But it's time for a change. I can tell the other leaders aren't happy. If Coulter doesn't make a move soon, both him and Gage are going to find themselves at the other end of my knife. Updated. Apparently Mags, Mason, and I aren't the only ones getting anxious. Gage stopped by, which I gotta admit took some balls. He's got a plan to get rid of Coulter and get a new overboss to replace him. Also known as a plan to save his own butt. Might as well throw Coulter under the bus and let him take the fall. He knows he can't promote me, Mason, or Mags without all hell breaking loose, so he better know what he's doing. It's done. Gage pulled it off. Not only did he get some fresh blood in here to replace Coulter, but that fresh blood took out Coulter at the same time. It's too early to be impressed, though. There's no way to beat Coulter without Gage's help, so whether we've got a shiny new overboss or another piece of crap dud remains to be seen. William says, what do you think that Fallout 76 will be online? Probably. There may be some online aspect to it, I'm betting. Okay. Let's drop something on her body. I don't need... all these grenades for right now. There. Now we can go talk to Mackenzie and turn in the quest. Oh no, we gotta go clear the Bradburton Amphitheater. Alright. Almost done. Almost done. Megan says, your voice is so soothing. I had no idea you streamed. I'm surprised you showed up in my recommendations 2 days ago. Well, thank you, Megan. I'm glad you're watching. Yes, I stream every Thursday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. So, glad to have you on the program. And it's daytime. But thankfully, the Bradburton backstage is indoors. But I think I'm going to have to go through quite a lot of explosives to get this done. We wade through the bodies on our way back, and then we can go turn this into Mackenzie. Finished. Oh, Cappy's Cafe. Well, this will be interesting. Will they see me? Yep. No, they're attacking the slaves. Can I get them all? We did it! Ah! I killed a wastelander! Ah, I killed a wastelander. Doggone it. Let's try this again.
Oh, good. I thought you left.
I had it that first time. Alright, let's try this again. And all the wastelanders alive? Yes? Okay. Good. Oh, good. Keith is alive. I would have hated it if he died. Okay. Well, this is giving me hope. We did it in Cappy's Cafe. Maybe we can do it in the backstage. Over dramatic death while someone says, "Oh, good, I thought you left." Nero's still alive. Harvey is still alive. Hey, Harvey. Okay. Laura says, too bad, Oxhorn, that persuasion grenades didn't work differently, and that you could charm Gage to join your side. Yeah, if only. I have to be careful with these explosives because there are slaves in here. I just remembered that. And I don't want to exploderate myself here.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's right. I don't have the walk slowly perk yet, do I? Or did he trigger one? He may have triggered one. Okay.
What was that?
A lot of activity.
Drag this out.
that, though. I need to work from the back forward. That's what I gotta do. Let's see if I can sneak back there. All this light, though. Oh, no, I'm not. Nope. Okay, made it to the back.
Oh shit! You see that?
Just a figment
I like games, especially
of
hide
your
and seek.
imagination. Just a figment of your vivid imagination. I'm not really here, because I'm just a figment. One or two grenades right now would be pretty good. Oh.
Who's there?
Who? I can smell something.
Okay, if they would stop walking back here, then I could lay some mines.
What the?
The bear! The bear! The Yaogwai! We woke the Yaogwai! Oh no! Hide in the corner, hide in the corner. They can't find us if we're in the corner. Oh no! Come on, guys, really? You know what? I want to try something.
Look out!
They were clumped so perfectly. They were just, I wanted to try it. And I worked so hard to get back there, too. Did it once, can do it again.
Think there's someone that needs a spanking? Ha, you suck it. Someone
What?
do
Well, let's try that. Just kill them already? Working on it, Cyber. And I lost my autosave, didn't I? Well, that's one way to thin them out a little bit. Let's try for take 2. What difficulty is this? Hard, not survival. The one right before survival.
Getting cagey. Need a drink.
And there's still so many in there.
Oh shit! You see that? Trauma says, Ox, maybe upgrade your strength so you can carry more and be stronger. Always a good idea. Oh, and they don't want to follow me out this time? They're not following me out this time? Did I just waste all those chems? Okay. It was weird. They came outside last time, but not this time. Alright, well, let's head back inside, see if they're still waiting for me.
Well, I'm getting the autosave. I won't have to keep starting over because of the autosave. Every time I exit or enter, it autosaves. I'm thinning the herd. One raider at a time. I may have gotten most of them.
Oh.
Is that it? There's the bear. Oh, okay. Only needed one. Shall I risk standing? Oh, even the guy in the jail came out to kill me. Okay, that's it. I think I've killed every raider in Nuka-World. Ooh. And it's a grisly sight. That wasn't meant to be a pun. The Yaogwai Grizzly site. Yeah. Everything is so dead and empty. Everyone wants me to kill the cats. Well, when I kill cats, I get in trouble. Even in it's fine killing people in video games, but if some viewers watch me kill a cat in a video game, well, that's the end of my reputation. I am now Oxhorn the cat killer. There are a few more raiders in the market. That's right. Two, right? Taz says, Ox, did you forget about the market raiders? I did. Looks like we'll get them now, though. Woo! It's the middle of the day. Get out of my way! No, 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 no! Don't stand in front of me! Oh, I like the way she just slits his throat and then stands up. Ooh. Don't need to listen to that anymore. Right. Where's Mackenzie? Over here. Christine with a tip. Thank you, Christine. I just had my first baby. She's 3 months. I go back to work tomorrow for the first time since her birth. Thank you for making tonight less sad for me. Aw. Well, congratulations on your baby.
Hey, Doc. Boss. I can't believe it. You killed the raiders. All of them. I have to ask. Why?
I have to get all these dialogue options for the video, so I'm going to be reloading saves.
Does it really matter? You're free now.
I guess not. I'm sure you had your reasons. I've thought about this day for a long time. Dreamed about it, really. Though I never thought I'd see that dream come true. Now that it has, I'm left with a question that I don't know the answer to. What happens next?
I'm not sure, really. I guess I just felt like killing a lot of people.
Oh. Okay, boss. I really hope you've scratched that itch now. I've thought about this day for a long time. Dreamed about it, really.
Ox,
Though I
don't
never
forget
thought
Red
I'd
Eye.
see that dream come true. Now
won't,
that it
don't worry.
has, I'm left with a question that
Crimson
I don't
Commando.
know the answer to. What happens next?
Are you playing on Sweets? No, this is Haley. This is really your character. You guys helped me make her. I was going to make her a guy, but then you wanted me to make her a woman, and you helped me design her and name her.
Raiders steal and kill without remorse. They don't deserve to live.
Can't argue with that. If you ask me, they've had it coming for a long time. I've thought about this day for a long time. Dreamed about it, really. Though I never thought I'd see that dream come true. Now that it has, I'm left with a question that I don't know the answer to.
Cameron says, Ox,
What
there are
happens
raiders
next?
still in the parks. There are, but not on this character. I actually reloaded a previous save before I handed the parks over and killed all the raiders then. That way there are no raider decorations all over the parks.
You and the other traders were being treated like slaves. I had to put an end to it.
Well, you certainly did that. I've thought about this day for a long time.
Australia
about
says,
it,
isn't
really.
Red Eye just a
Though I
disembodied
never
voice
thought I'd
with
see
no
that dream
real
come
world
true.
presence?
Now
That's
that
right.
it has, I'm
He's
left
not
with
really
a
in the
question
world.
that I don't know the answer to. What happens next?
Ox, have you cleared the Nuka-Cade? The only person in there is Fritz. And he's not a raider, so there's really no need to kill him.
What do you want to happen?
I think we should keep this place going, like the way it used to be. Only now, we can use the money we bring in to make our lives better. Before you go, there's one last thing I need to say. Thank you. Sincerely, from all of us. Thank you. Wherever the road takes you, know that you'll always be welcomed back here in Nuka-World. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to figure out a way to safely remove these collars.
She says that as if I'm not still overboss of Nuka-World.
You'll have to figure that out on your own.
Overboss of a
You're right.
graveyard, I guess.
We need to make that decision for ourselves. Before you go, there's one last thing I need to say. Thank you. Sincerely, from all of us. Thank you. Wherever...
And I already captured that, so I don't need to do that again.
That's not my problem.
You're right. We need to make that decision for ourselves. Before you go...
Ox, will you be using the mod you showcased in the video that brought life to Nuka-World once the raiders were killed? No, because it's not canonical.
You're free now. You can do anything you want.
Freedom. I never appreciated that word as much as I do right now. You know, I think we should keep this market open. Bring it back to what it used to be. A place where everyone feels welcome. Before you go, there's one last thing I need to say. Thank you. Sincerely, from all of us. Thank you. Wherever the road takes you, know that you'll always be welcomed back here in Nuka-World.
Tyson says Oxa had a bug in my game after I killed the raiders. After I came back a few times, all the all the traders were in their undergarments, and I couldn't fix it. Yeah, that's a bug in the DLC. What happens is Mackenzie figures out a way to remove the collars, but the game just unequips them. They're still in their inventory, but the game makes a bug and it unequips everything that they're wearing, including their clothes, not just the collar.
Guns and ammo here.
You can fix that on the PC by using console commands to open actor inventory and re-equip their clothing. All right, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is a cleared Nuka-World. I've got the footage I need. Not entirely done. Still have some more footage to capture for this series, but almost done. So I'm going to get to work on my next video tomorrow, which will be done on Saturday. So stay tuned for the continuation of the Nuka-World series on Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for coming to this week's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings. Great stream, lots of wonderful questions. So glad you're able to join me, and I'm glad you're all as excited or curious about Vault 76 and Fallout 76 as I am. E3 should be very interesting. It'll answer many questions for us. Well, with that, I got to head on out, so I'm going to end the broadcast. We've been streaming for 3 hours, almost exactly. 3 hours and about 2 minutes. Watch me die to a rat after all of that. Oh, these poor guys. Anyway, I'm going to head on out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you Saturday morning, bright and early, with a brand new video. Have a good one.